Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kristina Moyer. Thank you so much for being here in today's time-lapse video of Volume 2 of Tales of Basting Twill. I'm so excited. This series has brought me so much joy to work on. When you're working on something that has meaning, it just adds to the pleasure of creating it. And even just in the process of creating it, not just the completion, but the whole process is more exciting and full of life for me. And so this is such a joy to paint because I knowingly creating this for Volume 2 of this incredible series that is live on Amazon, available in ebook or paperback. So get whichever one you prefer. I'm more of a paperback gal. I love to kind of hold that book. I want to know how many pages are left in the book. I think that's part of it for me, because sometimes you do hold a book and it does feel uncomfortable, but these ones are not too thick that they would feel uncomfortable. We're, keeping all these things in mind, and it has a nice soft cover too, by the way. We chose a matte cover, but it also is just nice to kind of have this excitement and anticipation knowing that there's a certain amount of the book left, which I don't know if you have that same feel when you're reading online. You're kind of endlessly scrolling or flipping pages and you don't have a sense of we're coming close to the end, other than maybe clues from the author. So that's another reason I love to kind of hold it. And also because I get so much screen time with my other work that I do that I just like to have a little break from that. And I like to read right before I go to sleep. So all these things combined make the paperback the right choice for me and this book series the right choice for me. So I hope that my mom keeps writing these because I'm loving them. We have 5 volumes planned for sure. After that, there's no guarantee, but hopefully she'll keep feeling more stories come. So let's hope, because they're amazing. They're wholesome. They're wonderful reads and just a good, happy read. And I love that. While there are still tragedies that happen, there are still things that make you kind of put you on the edge of the seat, obviously to have some interest in a story, but for the most part, you're still going to have like happy endings and feel good, a feel good romance that you're not worried about bad language and that kind of thing. So been really loving them, and seeing them come to life is just, I'm so proud of her and excited for her. So it's been quite the fun project to do together. So I want to read the back of the back cover, to tell you a little bit about what these stories are like, so you can get a little glimpse and maybe you might have interest in purchasing this. If you are interested, I will have a link in the description. Go check it out. Get your copy. It's available in a lot of different countries. And yeah, so here we go. Sheltered in the gentle hills and verdant vales of the Cotswolds is the village of Basting Twill, a quaint and quirky place touched only lightly by modern notions. It's a fertile spot where newcomers are welcomed, hearts are changed, and love blossoms. Okay, before I tell you the little synopsis about each particular story that's in this volume, because each volume has 2 stories. So you buy Volume 1 and 2, you really get 4 of these incredible stories. So that's really great value for what we've priced it at. So one thing I really love about the characters my mom kind of creates is that there are moments for second chances here and there. Yeah, the bad person gets what they deserve, but she's also great at giving opportunity for second chances, for change. And so I really love that because, I don't know, I think that's what we as humans hope for. We all have, moments where we're not our best selves. And so it's great to kind of have this, okay, yeah, I can change, or maybe there's hope for someone in your family. You're like, okay, there's hope there. Anyways, let's go on to telling you about each story. So first we have Homespun Angel. Seraphina Meekley is beset by tragedy and an unsettled future when she is forced to leave her home in Netherknot. She hopes the village of Basting Twill will be her safe haven. All is not grim. However, she's not utterly alone in the world. Dr. Pierce Blisterwelt befriends her and hopes romance will follow. The good doctor has competition, though. So that's a great story for the first half of this book. Volume, I should say. And then the second book in the volume is called Patchwork Marriage. When Chadwick Pitstone III discovers he's the father of a 5-year-old girl, he makes drastic changes in his life. He leaves London, where he is a consultant at several hospitals, and moves to the village of Basting Twill to set up a medical clinic. Also, he can raise his daughter in peaceful surroundings and fresh air. He trusts his mother to hire a nanny and expects a successful applicant, Miss Gladys Drinkwater, will be as dull and nondescript as her name would lead one to believe. Nothing could be further from the truth. All right. I just love those stories. And one thing you will note in these stories is a lot of them have to do with doctors, or, there's usually some well-to-do man, whether he's really nice or maybe he's a little more grumpy in a story. There's, various characters in each story. They're not all the same. And it's just very creative. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit and look at this painting for a second. What did you think when I started adding blue? Because for me, that was everything. The mood of the whole painting was very warm. And then all of a sudden, because this is set in like an autumn kind of landscape, and I believe it's the first one that has kind of this early frost in the autumn kind of time frame. And my mom can correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect. But adding that blue in there to complement and contrast against the warms is just everything in this piece. It balances it. It gives it new light and dimension. And when I add those bold reds, as I'm currently creating them stronger in certain areas, it just, boom, in your face. I love it so much. So I do love the teals, and I'm kind of a coral and teal gal. Those are my favorite colors. So this kind of is within that realm of a color scheme. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. The painting's just about done. You will see me holding the copy in just a few seconds. Get your copy today and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks so much. Bye now.